Alright, so I realized after uploading the first Advanced BL Nights that I had made the same mistake that I made in my Gens 1 through 5 laddering video, which was revealing the alt I was using before being done with the laddering. So I decided, even with the automatic option to make games hidden now, I just didn't want to take any chances. So I laddered a new alt up to around where the previous alt was. The previous alt was like 1333 or something, and before the start of today's video, this one is at 1338. I use the same team every battle. I've been tweaking the movesets and all, so we get up a little higher with more efficiency, because I don't want to just embrace the team's flaws necessarily. But yeah, it's the same team until now, so I saved all the replays of the games I had until now. Most of them were not very interesting, but they had the teams. And I just had a game today, and of course the recording software dicked out on me. One of the changes I made was putting Roar on Zapdos, because there are a ton of Ninjasks, so that is not fun. Another discovery I made, I really hate to admit this, but Jolly Breloom is really good. I mean, sometimes I do miss the power. Matter of fact, the first game I had today, which I was trying to record and then the software, flunked out on me, I would have really have loved the power, but the speed is just unbelievably good, so it's team dependent. But I think on a fast-paced offensive team like this one, then yeah. Anyway, these are all private replays because I have the option ticked to not to hide from spectators, and I'm just taking all precautions. So this will not be uploaded until the goal has been reached. I don't know if it's gonna be all done in this video. I'd like to. The goal is to break 1500. That's generally a good place to say that, yeah, you've gotten up to the higher portions of the ladder. So once we hit 1500, then we will consider this Pokemon done, or these two Pokemon rather, and we will move on to the next. So, oh, this was the game I just had now. Yeah, this is 2 weeks ago when I laddered this up while I was sick. So yeah, as you see here, or I guess, hang on. Yeah, as you see here, then I went up to 1338, and then I had this game just now, and I did the whole rank for myself there. So 1338 at the beginning of the battle, and yeah, here we had just a fairly simple game against another offensive team, my favorite. So here we see some pretty awesome stuff. Charizard is an awesome pivot to full health Metagross, as always, and scares it out, gets some nice chip on Suicune, and now EQ Snorlax pays dividends because obviously Charizard can't switch in again, but now that Metagross has been chipped, I can go to my own Metagross, which has Pursue, and pursuing another Metagross is just an awesome feeling. I mean, it lives, but now Breloom picks it off with Mach Punch, and it can't switch into Snorlax at all. So, yeah, this was a fairly simple game, and God, Zapdos is great. The one thing I did make some changes geared toward handling other Snorlax better, because other Snorlax have definitely been a pain because there's no sand and Metagross tends to go boom a lot. So I made the Zapdos modest. I gave Charizard Overheat because I really was not using Focus Punch, and I made Snorlax really fast. I should probably put some attack EVs on Swampert as well. You know what? I'm going to change that right now. And this is the scenario where I would have liked to have had Adamant Breloom, but I also messed up in letting this Salakera set up and almost sweep me off my ass. Granted, even on its best days, Salakera needs to hit a bunch of inaccurate moves, so I was like, alright, well, time to make him hit Mega Horn. And then I realized that, Zapdos can live a +2 Swarm Mega Horn, but he goes for... Well, actually, I don't remember if it can or not. Maybe, who knows. I don't feel like calcing right now. But yeah, so now we are at 1345, and we are going to... Well, we're going to make the change right now. That's not the change. I was planning to make another new edit, but I have so many teams to build. So, you know what I should actually also do? No, well, I'm going to be a little worse against offensive Suicune, and I'm going to have some more HP investment. So I'm going to be worse on taking special hits, but we're going to be better taking physical hits, and I think that's going to be big against Lax and, maybe Metagross, maybe Mence. So, yeah, we're going to make that trade-off. And we're going to give Swampert just a bit of attack. This is the... Well, we don't really... No, it's not going to make a difference. Alright. So, I put Stun Spore on Breloom because Salamence comes in a lot. So, I figured we would cripple it as opposed to focus punching it and not doing too much. And instead we can help out the entire team. Crippling Gengar is also really nice. So yeah, right now we're at, I don't even think we're in the top 500 or whatever. 1500 is where a lot of old accounts go to die, but it's also a good benchmark. You know, it's in the top 60, 50 range. So, yeah, we're, oh wow, I didn't realize that it goes 1500 and then all the top 500 is 1499. So yeah, we're going to be waiting not too long. Great. So here we go. Breloom against a Magneton lead. This guy was like, you know what, I am not losing to a Skarmory lead. Magneton is not a good lead, in case you were wondering. So, yeah, we get a free Spore, and this is another example of why Jolly Breloom is awesome. Because, best case, it's max speed Timid Magneton with HP Grass, because if it has HP Fire, then it will not have a perfect speed IV, so Breloom will outspeed it. Sleeping Magneton is also nice because a lot of games with this team see Magneton finish off my weakened Metagross, which I don't care for. So, good chunk even with Jolly. Tempting to go for Stun Spore, but you focus punch first. Alright, now we're gonna BP out, hopefully bring Breloom back in on a Snorlax. Now, not having Sky Uppercut does kind of suck. So I might just go to Metagross and pretend like I can actually hurt the Snorlax and, chip the opponent's Swampert. Actually, I was going to say against a physical offense team, maybe the move should be Thunderbolt because Mata Zapdos is freakishly strong. But it might have been better to actually chip the Snorlax. So, I mean, it still was the right move. This player just happened to have Blissey. So yeah, back to Breloom, and I don't want to risk any, stay-in action, so I'm just going to double switch to Metagross in case Ice Beam. Yeah, okay. So, no way this thing should stay in, so I'm just going to fire off a Psychic. Hopefully hit the Gyarados, trying to absorb the mash. Or hitting a Suicune. Oh wow, are we facing some sort of bulky team? Yeah, that's a slow Suicune, so... Yeah, no need to rush. We're not exactly being pressured. Okay, it's HP Electric, slow Suicune. I think we're facing an inexperienced player. And inexperienced players, especially on the ladder, tend to stay in at times like these because it's too obvious to just go for a Thunderbolt. So we're just gonna Thunderbolt. And even if Blissey does come in, then we don't really care because it, then, well, we're going to Thunderbolt in case this player wants to give up Sleep Fodder, but that's fine. And we get more leftovers on Zapdos, so win-win. And odds of Magneton waking up were low, so worth it. And even if Blissey does come in, we have a very free BP to Snorlax. Now, the reason we went to Metagross earlier on the Blissey instead of Snorlax is because if the opponent did go to Gyarados, then Gyarados would intimidate Metagross. Or it would intimidate Snorlax, but not Metagross, because Metagross has Clear Body, and would have drawn an Earthquake for Zapdos to get back in. So, but now, since we are not getting intimidated, oh, okay, well, now we get to sleep something else. So that's great. So we're just going to fire off a Body Slam and hopefully not get countered. Well, I mean, the smart move, I'm always hesitant to predict a lot against, players like this. Because who knows what weird move could get used here, like counter. Yeah, it's feasible. But the right move here would definitely be to go to Breloom, so we're going to do that. Yep, and it's a slow Suicune, very slow, so we're outspeeding it by a mile. Yeah, the move was definitely to go to Breloom there to shut something down with Spore in case of something like a... What's it called? Skarmory coming in. You want to, with a team like this, you want to put the pressure on as much as that you can. And what the hell is that? HP Ice Suicune? Wait, no, it's HP Fire Suicune. All right, I guess this guy doesn't like Fortress at all. So we might double up on games just because we're doing one generation and we're going live with no breaks. So yeah. Alright, here we go. Hayden LGC. Now the one thing I am not crazy about with Breloom lead without Sky Uppercut is that T-Tar lead is riskier because a lot of Jolly Breloom's appeal is Sky Uppercutting Lum T-Tar that stays in and tries to absorb the sleep. And I admittedly didn't really think of that until now, and I also should have just gone to Zapdos because it pressures Gyarados and Suicune stay in and Blissey, so we'll just go to Snorlax afterwards, that's fine. Okay, so now I really didn't think of this scenario until now. We're just going to Spore, we gotta risk it. Alright, thank God. Okay, that's great. So, you know, we're going back to Sky Uppercut. I don't want to lose Mach Punch because of the whole destroying Dugtrio thing, but alright, so this player does actually have a we're gonna Psychic first, yeah, nice, and we chip Skarmory for not a lot, but you know, decent amount. Milotic sleeping, and we can still Pursuit later. As for this game, then, you know, sorry for doubling up, but this game's gonna be boring and automatic, and alright, well that helps a lot. You just gotta keep attacking with a team like this. Alright, so I don't know if we're getting Destiny Bonded here or something. Oh, okay, so he just he was ready to sacrifice his Gengar to Psychic just to get it. Well, Metagross is a crit machine with 3 in a row, only 2 of them mattered, but I mean, great. So Metagross comes in, and here comes a Milotic with 0 sleep turns to check it. So we're just going to pepper it with HP Grass because we're not doing a lot and we want his... So it was guaranteed to sleep there. Now it's almost guaranteed to not wake up here. Yes! Nice. See, this is how dumb sleep can be. Alright, we're just going to Body Slam. Great. More lefties. Yeah, this... Alright, now Zapdos should go crazy. More and more and more lefties. We're going to sack the Metagross. You know, we're going to just let this thing go down. And now go to Swampert because Earthquake is a very strong hit. Not a KO, but Jesus Christ, that is bulky. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're not going to... You know, Protect might have been nice, but I didn't want to get more lefties, and we don't really care either way. So what we're going to do here is go to Zapdos because we want to force the arrow to lock in a Rock Slide so we can Hydro Pump. Hell, we could Spore for free with Breloom. But, yeah, now we have Mach Punch on Breloom. So no matter how many DDs the T-Tar gets, we will win. So yeah, see, this is why I don't want to give up any moves, but I guess with the way we've been playing so far, then it's not really worth going for Stun Spore. We want to be Focus Punching, so I don't know, it's tough. Salamence is really annoying, but, you know, we gotta have Sky Uppercut for that T-Tar matchup. So, you know, 1368, that's nice. And, then we're just going to go for a Fire Blast, because Suicune is not really a threat at all. So, yeah, this game is... So, yeah, we got to go back to Sky Uppercut. Alright, well, if he's going to stay in and, I don't know, Mirror Coat, then, I mean, it's still fine. You know, his team, his collection of Pokemon, McMegan, I believe, has used some guys like that before. And with a Claydol last. And, you know, it's a good, decent setup. I think he had a Celebi, actually. But, yeah, this game should be a slow win. Did he just forfeit? Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he did. Okay. So, we're just going to keep going. So we're now at what, 13? No, we're not at 1345. We're 1360 something. So, all right. Well, god damn, that is a bulky Metagross. Well, huh? Jesus Christ, that did nothing. Well, we're getting lucky here, but I'm pretty sure that this game. Well, I should have probably been more careful with the Zapdos. And just gone to, you know, Charizard or something. I don't know if I was afraid of Rock Slide or whatever. But yeah, so now we're just dropping Pokemon left and right because Zapdos is amazing. What the hell is that Spadaf Metagross? This is a Mata Zapdos. Metagross needs a lot of HP or Spadef just to have a chance against, like, what's it called? Like Starmie and stuff. Okay, so now we're going to go for that Sky Uppercut and hopefully destroy this Lum T-Tar. It's happened a couple times already. Oh, we go right to Skarmory, and now we get a Sky Uppercut and then a Spore. And then there is the chance that, well, if he wants to let Skarmory get Spored, I am totally okay with that. So now we want to go to Metagross in case Gengar comes in. And Skarmory's probably not waking up, so we can just pressure it afterwards. Oh, fuck off. Ugh. I hate the ladder. I should have checked the rating. Why didn't I? Alright, well now we got a HP Grass, the T-Tar coming in. Actually, no, you don't fuck it. We're going to Breloom and hopefully... Oh, that's really nice. Okay. You know, we're just going to Spore this stupid Blissey in case it wants to stay in. Oh, here. Then we actually have a very free Psychic with Metagross. Yeah, I don't intend on continuing to double up battles. This one was just... Oh, and now he's letting Gengar get Spored. Okay. So now... Okay, Metagross coming in again. Why didn't I Focus Punch? I wanted to so bad. What was he... This is infuriating. Alright, go to your water. No? Okay. Alright, genius. Yeah, well, at least this game is... Alright, well, next time I know, I'll just Focus Punch the Gengar like I should have to begin with. I'll just go to Swampert here so I don't risk like an Earthquake prediction. There we go. Back to Zapdos. What is going on here? Calm Mind. Okay, well, we're going to Fire Blast, and then hopefully it's not a Thunderbolt thing. Then we'll have to go to Snorlax, and see, this is why I hate offense against, you know, standard Scar and Bliss stuff. It's very ugly. Alright, well, now the Jirachi is a switch into... Wow, that is a loud... That is loud. Alright, so at least this game is donezo. Alright, you know, stupid-ass Gengar is going to get in the way, but if we can remove the Blissey, that would be great. Timing Explosion is just the worst. Alright, well now we're forced into it. I genuinely don't know if he knows that my Metagross has Explosion or not. I guess not, because awesome. Okay, so let's finish. Alright, we'll just sack the Charizard. And go to this, and Earthquake, so Suicune doesn't come in. Okay, here, not quite sure. I'm gonna go to Zapdos because awesome. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, you know what? If he's gonna play it like that... Well, we can actually probably PP stall this thing. Because we have so many Rock Resist, but no, he just chucks it. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I don't know how fast this Jirachi is. We're gonna Roar it. You know, Roar... Oh, thank God. Okay. Roar is normally just for Ninjask. I really wish it could forward Thunderbolt. Or, sorry, not Thunderbolt. Thunder Wave. But, yeah. Okay, that's really bulky, so we're gonna just KO it. Yeah, see, often such an uphill battle against this style of team. Well, Zapdos was actually running low on a Thunderbolt PP there. That doesn't happen often. 1378. Great. Alright, well, I don't know if T-Tar's coming in or not here, but yeah, at least Jirachi's low. Okay, so... I think we'll go to... I want to preserve the Zapdos for the Gengar, because now we can afford to. Go to Breloom, because... Alright, well... want to Spore it, because Mach Punch isn't going to make a difference if it... Because if it's got a move to kill Breloom, then Swampert's going to beat it either way. And Mach Punch isn't going to make much of a difference in that regard, so I'd rather just Spore. I guess, in theory, if he goes for, like, a Rock Slide flinch or something dumb, then I would Mach Punch into a KO it. Also, note how Zapdos was doing upwards of 50% against T-Tar. I love Mata Zapdos so much. Tyranitar, Dragon Dance, we'll just assume it's the standard spread. Or the old standard spread. Yeah, and +1, you know, even HP Bug, I don't think is... Do I have plus, I have 4 defense EVs. So, yeah, we're just gonna... What the fuck? Okay, D-bag. Frustration. Yeah, I guess I should have Mach Punched. But, you know, Hydro should be... Alright. Alright, now this is actually kind of annoying, but still very doable. As long as this piece of garbage doesn't have Hypnosis. Yeah, okay. Toxic, you know what, we can deal with that. We're just gonna go to the... We want to preserve the Snorlax as much as possible. Alright, you know what? We'll take that. So if now we go back to Swampert, and Milo comes in, and, you know, Zapdos comes in and claims another T-Bolt thing. Okay. Alright, Gengar. See, I'm afraid of a max special attack Gengar, because it's Thunderbolt. Oh wait, no, even a max special attack Gengar Thunderbolt won't do shit. Well, I mean, it'll do a lot, but it'll knock me into Blaze. It's not going to KO. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna go with the Overheat here, and hopefully he will be tempted to stay in, and because LOL super effective Thunderbolt. Fuck you. Really, just fuck you. Fuck Hypnogar, man. I really, really, really fucking hate that thing. Alright, come on. Blaze, Blaze, Blaze. Fuck! Fuck this set. It's just... It's disgusting. It really is. Alright, we're gonna go to Swampert. See if he has Giga Drain. You know, draw it if he doesn't have it. At least the good in that comes that if it comes down to it, then... It will probably... Okay, you know what? I'll take that. The good means that he will not be able to sleep, Snorlax or... well, not Zapdos, but Swampert, if he doesn't have Giga Drain. So now we're just going to keep raining Thunderbolts, and that'll be great. So T-Tar is going to come in and get smacked. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at it get 2 KO'd through leftovers. It's going to die. It is 100% going to die. And if not, then it will be unable to fend off Snorlax, but look at that. It just dropped. Alright, so he's going to try and shrug it off with Milo. God, I love Mata Zapdos. So, what the fuck? It's a timid Milotic. Okay, well, douchebag, that means... Okay, please go for a Toxic. Please think I'm thick fat. Okay. No, 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 no. Fuck you. Okay. Well, that's still not good because, you know, Marvel Scale, and I don't want to boom on the Gengar because then I can lose. Okay. Thank God. Please don't have Giga Drain on the stupid fucking Gengar. Why do you have to crit the goddamn Surf? If this thing has Giga Drain, I'm going to be really, really angry. There is one way around it, though. Giga Drain only has 8 PP. He's going to burn 1 on a Protect. And then I can, in theory, rip Sleep Claws. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, shit. He just cursed. Okay, I guess that's what we're dealing with here. Douchebag. Alright, well, that was dumb. Even though this was, you know, kind of a... Shut up. Yeah, even though that was a dumb game, then it shows just how stupid Scar and Bliss stuff can be. Alright, if this is a Lumberry Cloyster, I'm gonna be mad. But nice thing about Jolly Breloom is that it outspeeds Cloy's, because Cloy cannot afford to go any faster. Alright, well, here comes a Moltres, which, god, that does a ton. And now we can go to Charizard, which absorbs Will-O-Wisp and fights back with Dragon Claw, which does nothing, but doesn't waste... Wow, there's a lot of pressure on that team. Okay, we're going to go to Zapdos and force... Because Snorlax is nice, but... Well, I guess either Snorlax or Zapdos would force Lobissa here to reveal another Pokemon. So that's the goal here. So look at that modest Thunderbolt raining down on Zapdos. And we get a nice para, but here our goal is to go to Metagross and fire off a Psychic to smack Snorlax, or not Snorlax, Moltres or Suicune even further. And Charizard's getting the better of Moltres in this game. Fuck! Okay, well, time for Overheat, because it probably does a little more than Dragon Claw. Oh, look, we crit back. We weren't even in Blaze range. You know what? I'll take it. Anyway, that's an offensive Suicune. Oh, we do force another Pokemon revealed. So we Earthquake, and now what's the switch in? Cloyster? Well, we're going to double to Zapdos. Okay, he stayed in and protected. Okay, he's that kind of Jirachi on what's otherwise an offensive team, which, you know, seems out of place, and his DD Tar answers are abysmal, but if this is what he wishes to use, then fine. I just didn't want to get Toxic, which is why I didn't go to Swampert. No, fine. If he's just going to stay here and spam Wish, then we can, you know, Body Slam the Snorlax, I guess. Alright, fine. Oh, Focus, yeah. Straight off the Focus Punch video that was made. Alright, well, I think Jirachi wants to come in here. Alright, well, fine. If he's going to stay in, I'm going to spam Stab. No, he's just going to stay in and go for that. Alright. Oh, T-Tar. Okay. Now, we don't know what set this is. Sub Punch. Yikes. Alright, well, we're just going to break the sub and lose Breloom, and hopefully he'll affect Spore. Oh, we get to, nice. Okay. Well, Sky Uppercut time, because his Fight Resist is dead. Or will die. And we are faster than the Jirachi, which is awesome. So come on, Jolly Breloom. Look at Jolly Breloom putting in work. I hate singing the praises of plus speed Pokemon, but in this case it really is warranted. And that para on Snorlax is actually helpful because it makes it immune to Will-O-Wisp. And now there are no Body Slammers? I don't know. I'm losing track here. I kind of want... Yeah, I'm just going to self-destruct just to prevent the sub from going up, so he doesn't get a million chances to go for subs and wait for me to para. Because now I'm just really spamming Sky here. Don't want to risk... You know, I kind of hate relying on Sky Uppercut because it's inaccurate and dumb, but at the same time, then you can't be afraid of 90% moves when the opposing Pokemon has only slept one turn, so we're not going to mind this Focus Punch because we're just going to go to this thing and explode. And if we hit T-Tar, then that's great because that means T-Tar will be in Zapdos range. Look at Zapdos. Breloom, Zapdos, Charizard. You know, I know Breloom and Charizard are our stars here, but Zapdos is just such a great Pokemon. Yeah, so now we drop more T-Bolts, and then we just have to not lose to the Suicune. Well, we sack something to the Snorlax, then we go to Breloom and Sky Uppercut. Actually, you know, we can probably just go to Swampert instead of even sacking the Charizard, because we can just fire off an Earthquake. Yeah, we'll take that, and as long as this isn't a timid Suicune, thank God, timid Suicune is stupid. Yeah, alright. I guess in theory we could be running Modest Max Zapdos, but I like Bulk. Alright, we're up to 1400. Coolio. Keep going. Ladder is far away. Wonder how Boobastis is doing, 'cause I haven't touched that in a while. Boobastis actually reached number 1 in Advance when we were still doing that. Alright, now I guess we're in a waiting period. Yeah, Gen 3 is 1451 for Boobastis. That's not too hot, but what the hell. And today, with Pigpile, we are doing... Oh, wait, no, we want to copy-paste the R. Oh, yeah, this is my reminder to comment and like for the algorithm, because apparently that really works, and you guys were very enthusiastic in the last video about that, so thank you very much. Yeah, there's that. And... oh, Patreon, Discord, the usual plugs. You guys have been incredibly supportive, so I'm really appreciative of it. And to show my appreciation, then I will tell you where the name I'm using comes from. It is a live album by, I think it's a bootleg live album, I'm not sure, but it is a live album by a great rock band. And I will leave the mystery to you. I would also check out that band's studio albums, especially Atomizer. Anyway, now I guess we're waiting for a little while. Let's see what else is going on in Gen 3. No battles. Alright. Now let's see what's going on in the other generations, I guess, because we gotta wait a little bit. Cheap slot 1, that's demeaning. Keyboard smash alt, that's usually a sign of a good player. Yeah, look, see, known team. Cancer, the Politoed. What is with all this negativity, guys? Especially when you have a Tentacruel on your team. Original user 69 using some Cancer. That's... yeah, alright. Alright, come on, Gen 3. Give us something. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind cutting this episode short if the ladder is so barren of activity, given our current rank, which isn't even very high at all. But, yeah, and then we would just finish things off in part 3. Because I'm pretty sure that... I guess I would just have to pick a better time to upload the... pick a better time to go live and ladder and play and whatnot. Alright, so if I were to make some changes to the team... yeah, I mean, Dragonclaw is just... at first I wanted Overheat because of more damage, especially in Blaze against Calm Mind, Jirachi, and Celebi, and Snorlax. But I realized Salamence is way too much of a threat to this team to not have Dragonclaw. So I guess we can at least play with the Zapdos EVs. On one hand, it would be nice to have a backup check to DD Salamence. On the other... the power is just too big. You know, we've seen the power firsthand, so we got to keep it. You know, Snorlax EVs are just kind of whatever, but it's very, very, very fast. And another reason why I am not uploading this until the laddering is all done. Come on, let's get one more, and then we can call it. Yeah, occupational hazard of the kind of thing we're doing. Oh, look at the Pika. Look at all this Gen 1 stuff. It's disgusting. I'm not a Gen 1 hater. I love Gen 1. Game Freak has just gone out of their way to make me hate Gen 1. Oh, we played Lobissa. Lobissa's fairly high rated for facing a Pikachu, so are we gonna face Lobissa again? Especially as Lobissa has just climbed to above 1300. I missed the thing on a PO where or Pokemon Online for those who weren't around, where you could choose the range in which you were laddering, so like you would only play people within 100 or 200 points of your own rank. I don't think that's the problem here. I was just thinking of the awesome things you could do on PO. That and ladder in multiple generations at the same time. So yeah, if I were to make a new version of this team, it would definitely have Tyranitar, because Snorlax outside of Sand is definitely one of the most annoying things for this team. Thing is, it's really tough to fit. You know, it would, yeah, it'd probably be over Metagross. And Sand would be nice, but Metagross's Explosion is so good. So, yeah, I also am tempted to, you know, just pour more and more defense into Swampert, but I was doing a bunch of calcs against Salamence. Alright. Jirachi lead. Jirachi lead is actually pretty good, but you don't know what it's going to do. So we're just going to go to Charizard as a general all-purpose. Yikes. Okay, time for Blaze Overheat. And if it's a speed tie that I lose, then I'm going to blame Hex. It's actually not my team, and I have gone out of my way to... Oh, nice. Well, Dragonclaw definitely isn't that. I've gone out of my way to specify that this is not my team. Every single time it pops up, but it's weird, you know, people associate teams with people who use them, even in situations like this, because I don't think I've ever mentioned this team without mentioning that it is Undisputeds. Wait, what am I calcing Dragonclaw versus Breloom for? I should have known that Fire Blast calc looked fishy. Dragonclaw at -2 is not doing a lot. Let's see how much, if we can assess how much bulk that Mence has. If it's in Blaze. Blaze Overheat does... Yeah, okay, so I think it's just a DD Mence, because Naive Mence, aka Mixed Mence, would... I guess I could have just min-rolled a Naive Mixed Mence, but it's probably just that. And Dragonclaw is at -2, is doing Pittance. So we're just gonna go to Swampert. Please use a... Fuck. Okay, so I just rolled minimum damage on a Mixed Mence. Okay. Well, hopefully just goes for HP Grass and I get Zapdos in for free. Cool. Okay, great. Now, Rain Thunderbolts. Chip the... Okay, well, here's where it's ladder, because you never... Obviously, against a tournament player, I would never just stay in an HP Grass like this. But see, what the fuck are people doing? Fuck you! Seriously, fuck off. That is so motherfucking dumb. He's just like, you know what, fuck my Swampert, why would I need that? And he just switches the Jirachi into the Pokemon that fucking checks it. And drops it, of course, because why the fuck wouldn't you? Alright, Calm Mind, please. Oh, he's D-Punch. Okay, so he's really a douchebag. Alright, time to Overheat. And now at least we're staying in Blaze range no matter what. Oh, nice. We get a crit. Alright, go to Salamence, please. Alright, he's just going to let T-Tar go. Fine. Alright, time to calc. -2 Blaze Overheat versus Jirachi. Good chance to kill. We're going to go for it. Hell yeah. Plus it might have been naive because it's a mixed set. Alright, so... Yeah, it does hit hard. Oh, and he just Oh, wow, that was a roller coaster ride. Perhaps I should call it today. 14... Oh, for high reward, too. I guess if we get a game immediately, then we can call it, but otherwise we can keep going, but otherwise we're just going to call it. Whew, that was a ride. We got nothing for it, too. See, that's why you gotta just play stupid on ladder sometimes, because when I was laddering up with this, even on low ladder, people would just switch Swampert in. They would be using like a standard team that they got from a dump somewhere, and they would just be like, alright, Swampert resists electric, go, switch into Zapdos and just keep it in on HP Grass every time. And I figured that this player, who at least protected, would have the sense to, preserve it, but I guess not. Anyway, Mixed Jirachi is a cool set. I like it a lot. Although fitting Psychic in is kind of tough, but I guess Gengar is a pain. A PETA, a pain in the ass. Not to be confused with the other PETA, of course. Alright, so if we're not getting games, then we're just not going to drag this out anymore, and I'll leave it for a time where the ladder is more bustling with activity. So, thank you guys for watching. See, I'm giving it a few more seconds. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will finish it up We will finish up Charizard and Breloom next time.